Good morning.
Hola, how are you? I
I'm
don't see.
good. I'm good.
Oh,
How
there
are
you
you?
are.
How's the weekend?
How is it going?
It's good. I'm a little sore today. I golfed yesterday.
Oh, I didn't realize golf could make you sore.
Oh yeah.
That was uncalled for.
Well, when you, I mean, it's
That
not
good?
it's not a intense sport in terms of like continuous exercise, but just the what goes into every swing is more than you would think.
Hmm. It was.
But I wasn't planning on golfing. A friend of mine texted me at like 3 o'clock asking if I wanted to play. I guess they had somebody drop out. So
It's interesting. It was really hot yesterday for
yeah.
golf.
Well, we
Really,
got
well, it was
we
hot
teed
for
off at
anything.
4:05, so it wasn't too bad. And it was kind of breezy out, so
Oh, was it? That's good.
yeah, it was good. I played terrible the front nine. I shot 61 on the front nine and 48 on the back nine. So
I'll pretend that means something.
well, just
I'm
the
sorry.
fact
I'm
that I'm
sorry. I really don't know what that means.
13 shots less on the back than the front over 9 holes. So that shows you how bad I was on the front nine.
What?
Anyway, it was nice to
I'll,
get.
I'll take your word for it that you suck.
Yeah, thank you. You shouldn't need too much convincing of that one.
No, it's interesting how when you it's the same thing that you've done with your interview series. Like when you don't know the lingo, like I you said something so fast and I can't process it. I don't understand what should be the reference, what's good, bad, what's the benchmark.
Yeah,
But I gathered from what you were saying and how you were saying that you suck,
yeah.
which is all that matters really.
Let's put it this: an 18-hole course, usually par, which is like if you par is the measurement of playing the hole the way it's supposed to be played.
So how
Usually,
many shots you should take, right? Per
yeah.
hole.
So there's par threes, par fours, and par fives.
Uh-huh.
But on 72 holes or 18 holes, it's usually like a par 72. So if you shot par, you'd shoot 72. I shot 61 on 9 holes. So par was like 35, 36. So it was bad. But what are you gonna do?
Moving on.
Yeah. So anyway, my beta test launched for the little app of Clarity on Sunday.
Yes.
So
And
it's funny because I had 16 people on the Facebook post sign up, like say, yes, I want to sign up for it.
yeah.
Only 8 of them actually clicked the link and registered.
Okay.
Anyway, so because they all said yes, I registered the other 8 myself, like because I had all their information.
Yep.
So then I built a 4 email sequence that launched yesterday. So it sent them kind of the initial email with the link to the app and some explanations. And I've had nine unique users on the app since I sent out the email.
Is that's as per your expectations?
Yeah,
Messing
well,
with
nine of 16 so far. So it's all. I mean, the test was officially kicking off today on the 7th. So anyway, I'm so far so good. I'm happy with that.
Excellent.
I haven't had any emails from anybody saying, "Oh, I can't figure out how to download it or how to use it or anything." So, and based on the Google Analytics, it looks fairly even in terms of what people are using in terms of the quotes, the scripts, and the models. So they're just exploring right now.
As long, yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't drop off.
Yeah. So we'll see. I got another email that goes out next weekend, and then 2 more at the second last day and the last day. And then on that email,
Actually,
that thing you'll book.
sorry. I have a terrible habit of interrupting you.
Go ahead.
One, I'm thinking I need to change my microphone. But what I was going to say is, what if you do you have a way of communicating with the people who are in the test?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm gonna post stuff in the in the Facebook post
Mhm.
where they all signed up for it.
What if you send them a challenge? Like, for example, if you had a client seeking this, where would you find this?
Yeah.
Just give them tasks to achieve in the app.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Because you were providing a very crisp analogy last time when you were explaining to me what the app was all about, and it's kind of like you have a client walks in and they're going to talk to you about that problem.
Yeah.
What would you look for?
Yeah.
And then the next day you can follow up with an email like, based on yesterday's like question, here's what I would suggest where you would look for it.
Yeah.
So even those who are lazy, they're like, oh, okay, so it is in the app.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a good idea. Prompt them with some use case scenarios.
Yeah. Vadim is back. I kind of took a back seat once. So once that shower that you took generated so many ideas that I couldn't compete. But now I'm back.
Baby. That's the secret to success is more showers.
That would be an excellent title for a book. That would be an excellent title for a book.
Walk the dog, have a shower.
Yeah.
Walk the dog again, have another shower.
Yeah. It would be like you sitting with Jimmy Fallon, like, oh yeah, so Mr. Fisher, can you tell us how you came up with it? No, it's actually true. It was all true.
What else went on? I guess that was it. Yeah, I tried to get some stuff done for the other app over the weekend, which we can talk about in a few minutes.
Yeah, I spend most of my time outside. Vast majority of my time outside. It's interesting. My backyard gets, on the one hand, if you want to grow something, I complain about this, but this time it was perfect. My son gets shade. My backyard gets shade right after about 1:32 p.m. I have a massive maple tree, so there's shade in the morning, but then when the sun was something that travels across the sky, there's a point in time when it's just filled with sunlight, but it's a very short window. So people say, oh yeah, you can't grow anything. Yeah, I can't grow anything. My wife's a big gardener. But at the same time, when the weather is like this, past that point, it's so comfortable. Meanwhile, where the sun is shining, it's baking hot.
Yeah.
Like the sun shines right into my front door and it's kind of a brown color. You can't touch the door unless.
Oh yeah, it's so hot.
Yeah.
Well, I found yesterday taking the dog out for a walk. He was like doing fast steps because the pavement's so hot.
I can see that. Anyway, so the weekend was quite fabulous. It was nice to feel summer.
Yeah, I know the weather was great. Hard to believe it's only the beginning of June, but the weather's so nice.
Yeah, I'm already like carefully looking at the numbers. It's like it's already the 7th of June. Oh my God.
I know winter feels like it's around the corner. All right.
Yeah, well, the social part of this conversation is done. Once we launch, I promise everyone will get to see the second chapters of these conversations.
That's right. Next week's episode should be a lot more fun.
See you, folks.